All right, that's it. I am done. I am officially out of the W-2 rat race. I officially am done with my job. I am starting this new venture. Although I'm not starting from scratch. I've been building up to this point for a long time. But today was my last day at a W-2 job, and I am moving forward with my side business, which is trading cards. And a lot of it's an interesting feeling. I'm actually on my way home, and I don't know, about a mile away from home, and I decided to pull over on this gravel road and record this video because I want to share my thoughts, if nothing else but for myself, to reflect back on where my head was at this time in my life. And not to get too deep, but we only live life once. We only live once. And life has led me to this journey that I've gone on so far. And this feels like a new chapter in my life that feels completely different than anything else. But I think for the first time, I feel some peace and serenity with that decision that I made to pack it in and do my own thing, to put my life in my own hands. I painted cars for a living, and we'll just talk about today. I knew today was my last day. I gave my boss a month's notice. And just to wrap it all up, it's really ironic because I was selling my time for a paycheck. And on my very last day, we ran into a snag. So my boss is relying on me to finish a job while he's working on a job and finishing a job. And it had to go into an alignment shop. It was supposed to be a quick job. And they ran into a snag, and I didn't get to finish that job up to fruition. It needed a car wash, and it needed cleaned up after the job. Anyways, he was wrapping up what he was doing, and he had another hour and a half of time to finish up what he had going on. And I was basically just keeping myself busy. But I was on the clock, and my time, I wanted to go home. I wanted to be done. This is my last day of work. And I still owed that time to him. So I could have walked out and been a dick, but that's not what I wanted to do. So I committed to giving my time to his company, and in return I got a paycheck. And it's freeing to know that I get to make the decision now. I don't have to clock in. I don't have to do anything other than what I am responsible for. My business is going to go as far as I take it. And it's going to go far because I work hard, and I'm going to continue to work hard. And now I get to choose I get to choose my own path. And it's freeing. I'm nervous, obviously. There are nerves, but I have a very calm sense of serenity in the fact that I made this decision. It's exciting. I gotta wait for this truck to drive by. I've got gravel dust. That's part of living in Iowa on a gravel road. Yeah, look at all that dust. Now I'll get to roll my windows back down. So yeah, calm and sense of serenity in the fact that I've made this decision. And obviously if I didn't want to do this, then I wouldn't have made this decision. And I've made peace with the fact that I don't have a steady income, roughly. I mean, I will, because I'm going to still make money. But there's no security in the fact that I know that I can go make this certain job, make this certain money. and I've made peace with that. Obviously, but I've been striving for this for a long time, man. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew that I didn't want to be in a job. I knew that. I knew that years ago. Actually, as a matter of fact, I quit painting cars for a while. I left painting cars and went into a factory job to try that out and see if that was gonna make my life better. And boy, did it not. I hated it. I hated every minute of it. And put in hard work and continued to give everything I have, but I knew that that wasn't it. So I actually went back to work. I started painting cars again. I only left for like 8 months, and then I got back into it. But this feels different. This feels way different. I'm not quitting for another job. I've quit for another job before. I've left and went to other shops, and in my younger years, I left and went to other types of jobs. But this is completely different. And it feels free. I feel free. It feels freeing to know that I don't have to give my time to somebody else other than my kids and my wife. And I chose them. They chose me. Well, I mean, my kids didn't choose me, but you get the idea. My wife and I chose each other. And, yeah, I'm a sense of peace, like serenity. That's it. I get to spend so much more time with my kids, man. And that is really what life is about. At least that's what I'm coming to find as a middle-aged man, is spending time with your family and enjoying the company of others that you want to enjoy time with. And working a job ain't it. At least it's not for me. Not everyone has the same feelings that I have, but I know that's it for me. And the irony is, so I'll wrap this up with a little bit of the way the universe works type of thing. It's crazy. It's a crazy story, and it might not connect with everybody, but it's wild to me. The last job, so the job that I ended up, he wrapped up his job, and I had to finish by cleaning up his job because my job was at the shop, another shop still. Anyways, I had to wash this car, and it's the last job that I'll ever be doing. It's the last job in a corporate world. It's not corporate, but in a W-2 job, a W-2 shop. And I'm washing this car, and the license plate, which is right here, I'll show you a picture of it, is off to Minnesota. And the irony of that is tomorrow, which is today probably when you're watching this video, my family and I are off to Minnesota to do a big card show. And that is the new venture. That is what I'm doing going forward, is trading cards. And card shows are just a small portion of that. But it's like the universe is like, yep, this is your next chapter. Off you go. Off to Minnesota. And the irony that the last job that I do is washing up a car that the license plate is off to Minnesota. It's crazy, man. And maybe that's just the human brain making connections that aren't there. But it felt like a sign. It felt like it's the universe saying, here you go. Here's the next chapter of your life. Now, I'm excited for it, man. And I'm going to continue to share my journey along the way in the trading card business. I know a lot of the stuff that I've been making recently has been focusing around the fact that I'm leaving my job, and that's just where my head has been. And going forward, I am going to be sharing the trading card tips and tricks and what I'm learning as I'm doing this thing full time. And hopefully you guys can pick up some tips and learn with me, because life is a journey, man. And I'm going to continue to learn, and I'm going to adapt to what the world brings me. But I'm ready for this next chapter. I'm excited to continue. All right, guys, that is going to do it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing this journey with me. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.